Hi everyone, I'm Vineet from grade 10, and today I'm going to be discussing a topic that is a huge problem across the globe: drug abuse. In the modern world, a variety of drugs are used for an equal variety of reasons. They're used for experimentation, treatment, medicine, pleasure, and more. This has led to a number of advancements, but has also caused an equal number of problems. We may have discovered new medicines, but new narcotics have also been discovered. People go for narcotics and alcohol because of the out-of-body effect caused by the release of dopamine in the brain makes them feel relieved of their problems, if only temporarily. When a person refers to drugs, they could be referring to the medicinal type, known as pharmaceuticals. This could be anything from your daily cough medicine to solutions that can cure the most severe of illnesses. They could also be referring to the dangerous type, which are collectively known as narcotics, but also includes alcohol. Some drugs might be illegal, but any drug can be misused. You might be wondering, how could a legal drug be misused? But in reality, the majority of cases of drug abuse begin when a person who has been hospitalized grows addicted to the painkillers that are given to him. It is not simply a matter of attraction. Addiction makes you unable to resist a certain something. It could be drugs, alcohol, anti-anxiety medication, sleeping pills, even an energy drink. It's not simply a matter of attraction. Addiction makes it so that you are unable to resist it. People who attempt to control their addiction by resisting the use of that certain something undergo a variety of side effects, which are called withdrawal symptoms. This can include insomnia, depression, aches and pains, hallucinations, cravings, tiredness, and more. But there are also more severe withdrawal symptoms, which can usually be seen when you withdraw from the use of illegal substances like narcotics. This includes shaking, tremors, paranoia, confusion, and disorientation. People grow addicted to drugs for a variety of reasons, like the hospital example I stated. They start with just one time, thinking they're in control, but the brain slowly grows addicted and wants more and more until you can't resist the urge to use drugs. Before withdrawal symptoms, the use of narcotics can affect your judgment, your thinking capacity, your memory, your relationships, and your decision-making ability. This can lead to emotional and financial problems for the user and also affects their loved ones. The users inadvertently close off their relationships with the people that matter. The desire for this ecstasy has reached more than 30 million people. This number isn't going down at all. The concerned authorities need to amp up their efforts to end the reign of narcotics. Also, governments are completely capable of banning cigarettes and alcohol, but avoid doing so to prevent the loss of revenue. They need to step up, prioritize the lives of their people over their income, and save their countries. Thank you for listening.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Anvita, and I'm here today to talk about how feminism has been evolving throughout the years. And a nice place to start would be the early 19th and early 20th centuries, where it primarily focused on things like women's suffrage and political equality. And the second wave of feminism was struck between the 1960s and 1980s, where it expanded its focus beyond political equality, calling on things like workplace discrimination and gender roles. The third strike was between the 1990s and early 2000s, where it not only discussed things about like the second wave, the criticisms held back by the second wave, but also called on to things like body positivity. And the feminists striked once again during the 2000s till present, where now they talk about things like online harassment and something more of broader gender equality. Feminism remains to evolve as something diverse and multi-faced, meaning it has multiple sides to it. Since we came all the way to talking about how feminism is multi-faced, meaning it has multiple sides to it, from the above lines, a thought arises in my head. It's a saying that goes, where there is good, there is bad. Something like when a person makes a mistake, we completely forget about all the good that they ever did to us and focus on that one mistake. Similarly, what if that one cringy, absolutely wrong comment or statement by those feminists have made us hate them and we're just focusing on the wrong side of them? Or what if feminism is actually just something devoid of meaning and actually is cringy and actually is meaningless? Well, I guess it all comes down to questions like these. And I'm nobody to give a final judgment or statement about, so I'll be leaving you with something to think about. So thank you and have a nice day.
Good morning everyone, my name is Priyan, I am from 10th class. Today I am going to express my topic of my ASL about my favorite sport. My favorite sport is basketball. Basketball is one of the greatest sport of all time. I am playing it from 2 years. I love this sport so much. It was invented in 1871 by James Naismith. In the initial stages of its invention, it was played with a ball and a bucket. The ball was to be thrown in the bucket, which would give the score to a team. But later we found out that taking out the ball every time from the bucket was a big problem. So later in the 1920s, the bottom of the bucket was removed so that the ball may directly fall down and the players may resume the game. Later in the 1950s, the modern basketball hoops were invented, in which a ring attached with a net was used as a basket. Each basket would provide a team 2 points. A team consisted of 12 players, in which 7 would sit outside as substitutes and 5 would play in the ground. The game requires must attention and concentration. Each part requires attention because even a single mistake can ruin your whole game performance. Each game is played for 40 minutes and 4 quarters are divided. Each quarter consists of 10 minutes so that the substitutes also get chance to play the match. This game is extensively played in the states. The teams are divided into West and East. There are totally 30 teams in the NBA known as National Basketball Association. These 30 teams every year contest for the NBA Cup. This time the NBA Cup is won by the team Nuggets.
Good morning everyone, I'm Saharsh, a grade 10C, and I'm here today to talk about whether online gaming is a good or bad thing. Now, during the pandemic, we were all locked up in our houses and thus were forced to virtualize many aspects of our lives. One such thing was entertainment. Nearly 45% of all mobile users in India were introduced to mobile gaming during the pandemic alone. Now that the pandemic has passed, many of us still rely on online gaming as our primary source of entertainment. Is this really a good thing? Let's find out. Online gaming is like a double-edged sword. It comes with many benefits, but also has its fair share of problems. For example, the excessive use of online games can lead to the loss of interest in other subjects, including academics, outdoor sports, and more. Not to mention its highly addictive nature, which not only makes it harder to focus, but also inhibits delayed gratification in children. A few genres of online gaming, such as action or shooter games, can promote impulsiveness and aggressiveness in young children. Studies show the correlation between poor social relationships, low self-esteem, and playing video games. Also, sitting and playing video games all day can be detrimental to one's physical and mental well-being. Now, there is a silver lining to this cloud, as online gaming also comes with a plethora of benefits. For example, playing online games can sharpen our analytical thinking skills. It can make teens and children more strategic and alert, and also imbibes them with the importance of goal-oriented thinking. Also, it can help teenagers connect with their peers and also improve their relationships with them. It can provide a much-needed relaxation after a long and tiring day of studying or working. Some people can even learn new languages by playing video games, as you can often be placed in a team with foreign players. Communication skills and leadership skills can also be improved while playing online games, as teammates must communicate with each other during fast-paced action. Now that we've discussed about the pros and cons of online gaming, is it really a good or bad thing? So after considering all these pros and cons, I believe that online gaming is a good thing and should be here to stay. Although one who uses a double-edged sword must use it with utmost care and caution. The same applies to gaming. In order to not succumb to the dark side of online gaming, one must strictly limit the time they spend playing them. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, my name is Sami Amir and I am of grade 10C, here to talk about my voice topic, hard work. So let me start with a quote. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. I repeat, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So Everyone wants to work hard, and working hard is literally the best option you would ever choose in your life. There might be some reasons that you're not working hard. I mean, distractions. There might be something like online distractions, using your mobile a lot, having social media. Maybe something like your procrastinating issues. Maybe it's something a part of your mindset, etc. Each of these has their own solutions. So let's talk about these solutions. This here is now a psychological daily schedule that if you follow, it will probably help you. So you first sleep early, go to bed early, and wake up early for having a more fresher mind than as compared to at night. Then you go do your prayer. Then you sit on a table, write up your to-dos and not to-dos today, and go completing those to-dos. Then have breakfast. After having your breakfast, try to practice a skill or master a skill. First sit down and try to figure out what skill you want to have. It may be something like being good in chess, having good Rubik's Cube moves, or maybe doing your homework well, housework well, or maybe something like mastering coding. Well, whatever it is, it should really help you and invest you in your upcoming time. It should also as far as it's concerned to study, the best way to not be lazy and procrastinate is use the Pomodoro technique. So it's basically that you work for 25 minutes and take a rest for 5 minutes and repeat it as long as you can.
In this modern era, technology has become a part of our lives, meeting every aspect of the society. Good morning. My name is Chetan. Today, I would like to discuss the topic of reliance on technology. The advantages we gain, the challenges we face, and the need for balanced usage of it. Technology has brought us a lot of advantages in the field of communication, making it easier, faster, and more efficient. It has also brought a lot of advancements in a few sectors of health, transportation, communication, and education. I know a friend of mine who does everything with technology. From the point he wakes up, from the point he sleeps, he uses technology as a part of his life. Imagine ourselves sending a letter to our grandparents. Some might say they've never done it. That's because we don't need to. Technology has made it that easy for us to communicate with people all around the world. And artificial intelligence has opened up new economic opportunities for us, connecting people globally so that we can exchange, collaborate, communicate, and etc. more better and faster than ever before. But using technology does not come without challenges. One of the significant drawbacks of using technology is that we lose face-to-face interactions, we lose intrapersonal skills. We lack in them. The intrapersonal skills means the ones we use to talk to people daily in our life. So we'll kind of lose it if we spend more time on technology. So we also have to practice, and there's a need for balanced usage of it. And as we use more technology, it raises awareness of more cyber security and privacy concerns. So addiction to technology is totally another topic to discuss. And first, let me talk about the need for balanced usage of it. It is essential to maintain balanced usage with technology, as it is crucial for us to be, let's say, normal or more efficiently working than relying on technology. Once we start using technology daily in our lives, it starts as an addiction and later becomes a reliance. We can't live without technology. You don't want to be like that because it will be really hard without technology then. So to maintain a balanced usage of it, we have to set boundaries, reduce screen time, and give educational classes to kids, for example, on malware security, reduce screen time, and the disadvantages of using technology more.
So fantastic morning to one and all. I'm Arna from grade 10C. So today I'll be talking about exam pressure on teenagers. So firstly, what are exams? Exams are just a thing that we write to test our knowledge or to what extent we know the concept. Pressurizing ourselves more about marks. Why? Because it is just the result of what we have learned or what we have understood. So instead of pressurizing ourselves about marks, let us pressurize about exploring and learning the concept better. And using this as an opportunity, institutions pave their way using children and their marks for publicity. So for this, they also influence them in a wrong means, with the wrong means of studying, like memorizing by hearting, which is a very wrong thing to do, and it adversely affects their result and their future as well. So I think we must be given the opportunity and liberty to express ourselves, our minds, and our freedom. And adding on, exam pressure also causes suicides and depressions. Why? Because it's just that we are not mentally stable. It doesn't mean it is because of exam pressure. So people who try to commit suicide, why don't they at least think once about their parents who have raised them with great difficulty, who have spent all their life for them, and their friends who loves them a lot. So I've recently heard about my friend's brother who have committed suicide because he had scored less marks in his 11th. He was not sure how to face the society with such a less score, and he was not sure how to answer about it to his parents. I know sometimes society do have a higher expectations and hopes than our parents do, but sometimes it's really hard to meet them as well. But we must try our level best to succeed in our life. And apart from this, we also have a positive side in exam pressure. Like if we can study better, we get good marks. If we get good marks, we get good opportunities in job and colleges as well. So from that, we'll have our life happy and settled. So I conclude my speech by saying that the main motive of learning is we explore and understand the concept better, but not aim to marks, okay? Thank you and have a pleasant day, everyone.
I have a question. My question to you guys is, what is the social problem faced by the people in today's generation? Hello everyone, I'm Dedipya of grade 10C. Today I'm here to present you a social problem which I have already mentioned above, which is generation gap. Generation gap is a term coined to represent the difference of viewpoints and values of two people born in two different years. We feel there is a lot of difference between our parents' generation and us. This has become a worldwide problem. Each generation has its own way of living, handling things, solving problems, etc. Generation gap is not only because of the age, but many other factors like political views, different interests, technological changes, religious beliefs, etc. We have to conclude that the gap is not only between parent and a child, but also between employees who work together and siblings. For example, in my life, I have a sister who is 8 years older than me, and I have my cousins who are just taking their births. In my generation, the age starts from 17 and the end is not yet clarified. Of course, it may change with the passage of time, but still, we can see a lot of change.
Supercharged morning to one and all present here. I am Srineha Garmila of grade 10th, and I stand before you to shed light on the famous saying, blood is thicker than water. So let's start by basics. Consider you have two glasses in front of you. One filled with water and another filled with blood. Now water is something that we know, right? It is something that we need to survive. But coming to blood, blood is something precious. It runs through our veins and keeps us alive. It is a bond that connects us with our family. To put it simply, I mean that our connections with our family are more important and more significant than any other relationships we may form throughout. They were the people who were with us since the day we were born, have always been on our side. Yes, I totally agree that we may get irritated or frustrated at them for some times, but just to remember, they were the only ones by our side when we needed them the most. Let me share a quick situation of a girl named Nandita. Nandita was a rebellious teenager. She always complained to her friends that her parents were too controlling. Despite them providing her with an absolute luxurious life, she felt that they were too strict. On a fine day, Nandita asked her parents for little money for a trip. Obviously, her parents were kind of strict and refused to give her the money due to safety reasons. Despite her previous defiance, her parents still supported her through legal proceedings and provided her with emotional strength. From that day onwards, Nandita started to appreciate the love and wisdom of her friends. While friends may come and go, our parents remained a constant pressure, offering their love and wisdom, making them the true pillars of our life. I hereby conclude that our parents and our family is one of the most incredible things for us.
Good morning. I am John Allen of grade 10. So it goes like this. There lived a boy in a city and his grandfather lived in a village. Every month, his grandfather brings his grandson some healthy stuff to eat. But his grandson won't like it because he is used to eat junk food. Whenever his grandfather comes to the balcony and starts reading his newspaper, the child comes and plays with his phone. Grandfather remembered of his golden days when he played with his friends on the streets. This is known as generation gap. Generation gap refers to the chasm that separates the beliefs and behaviors exhibited by two different generations, mainly the younger generation and the older generation. The difference may be in values, pop culture, and politics. Though generation gap has been prevalent all through the periods of history, the width of these gaps increased in 20th and 21st century.
Hello everyone, my name is Namrata and now I am going to speak on the topic every dark cloud has a silver lining. Every dark cloud has a silver lining refers to the darkness that overpowers the glimmer of hope. In life, one faces situations with no hope left in sight. No matter how bad the given situation may be, one must always remember that there is light at the end of the tunnel. This proverb is suitable for somebody who is facing a loss at the moment. This loss can be personal or professional. There is a greater purpose behind every difficulty if one sees the larger picture. For example, let's take that you have to do an unpleasant task, like for example, doing your homework. So this proverb is a positive or optimistic outlook in such situations. This means that you have to focus on your silver lining instead of dwell on your dark clouds. This means that you have to look for the positive results that will come from doing your homework instead of sticking to the negative effects that will come from your situations. So this simply means that you have to use positive thinking to put a smile on your face and help you cope up with the situations. So if you
Have you ever wondered that what people really notice in you? Your nature, your behavior, your talent, your skills? No, despite all these qualities, they especially notice your appearance. That is the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you behave, the way you dress up, etc. What is all this? This is nothing but just fashion. Fashion is an art and one should definitely encourage it. Now coming to the point, I am Moksha Chaitanya of grade 10C. So my topic of the day is the attractive part of the universe, that is fashion all around the world. So let's start by talking about the present. Nowadays, fashion is all about dressing up yourself just to impress one else. But when it comes to reality, it's just dressing up yourself just to impress your own self. Fashion has different aspects all around the world. It may have some advantages as well as some disadvantages. Coming up with the positive first. Fashion is a kind of stuff that bonds us with the world. People tend to follow all kinds of the fashion all around the world. To conclude by saying that fashion is eternal. Once it starts, it never dies. Just give it a thought. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am Arjun from grade 10 Viva the school. I have come forward to you to talk about a topic called value of discipline. Well, everyone must have heard about this topic called discipline, right? But very few of us truly understand the meaning of it. Well, life without discipline is like a ship without a radar. Discipline is one of the most important character trait a person needs. Well, discipline helps us to complete all our tasks in our allocated time and helps you to stay motivated and concentrated. Well, it also helps you to work hard and helps your mental health, and it also helps you in your efficiency. How many of you know the importance of discipline in our life? One of the most important thing a disciplined person needs is time management. They should know how to manage their time properly and schedule it so that they could complete all their given. And I hope you all understood the value of discipline in your life, and I ask you to try to be disciplined and some of the other things in your life. Thank you.
A pleasant morning to everyone. My name is Deepangar of grade 10C. Today I am going to express my views on the topic, why do we need dress code in schools? First of all, what is a dress code? A dress code is a norm of a dress set for any environment or any institute, such as a soldier, NCC, army, or any specific group. Every event has some specific dress code to be followed, like casual, formal, or any specific theme or uniforms. This shows that a person must wear a particular uniform according to the place demand or any event. Now, I would like to make a note of the history of dress code. Ancient Rome introduced the concept of dress code for the powerful people so that they could be differentiated from the other people. Later, Americans also started to follow the concept of dress code so that they could be differentiated from their classes such as nobles, enslaved people, and commoners in the 18th century. Now, I would like to stress the importance of dress code. I personally feel that implementation of dress code in schools is very important. The reasons being, firstly, dress code represents equality and teaches students that everybody must be treated equally and nobody is superior to anybody. Secondly, dress code reduces the financial burden on parents. As everybody knows in our country, there are many people who cannot afford their kids to buy many dresses. So I feel that dress code is the best. Thirdly, cultural barriers. As everybody knows, in our country is famous for its diverse cultures. Every cultural group has its own way of dressing. So the implementation of dress code in schools may reduce the cultural differences among the students and will not impact on their environment, in their environment. Fourthly, discipline among the students. The implementation of dress code in schools will create a unique identity for them. They develop the feeling of togetherness. This also sets a fixed routine for them, which eventually makes their day to be disciplined. I would also like to mention that the implementation of dress code in schools will also help in identification of trespassers. Finally, I would like to conclude that dress code plays an important role in maintaining discipline in any institution as well as helping students to focus on their education. As dress code also reduces the cultural differences among them, I personally feel that it is the best to be followed in schools. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Jashwant. I am from grade 10. Today, I am going to speak on a topic called importance of media. Before getting into the topic, I would like to tell a small story. Once upon a time, there was a man called Rajiv who always watches media and gains information. One day, he met his friend Akhil and told about the importance of media and why it is important. Now, let us get into the topic. Why media is important to us? The media is important to us because it plays an important role in society, serving as a powerful tool for communication, information, and shaping public opinion. In today's interconnected world, the importance of media cannot be overstated. Now, I am going to tell some key reasons why media is important. Number 1. Information and awareness. Media acts as a primary source of information, keeping the public known about the local, national, and international events. It provides news, analysis, and expert opinions on a wide range of topics such as politics, economics, science, culture, etc. By providing information of such issues, the media plays a crucial role in raising the awareness of the important issues that are happening in the society. Number 2, accountability and transparency. Media acts as a watchdog, holding individual organizations and government accountable for their actions. Investigative journalism plays a crucial role in exposing the corruption, abuse of power, and other wrongdoing things. By shining a light on such issues, media helps ensure accountability and transparency.
Good afternoon to everyone. I am Sanjeev Bhupatraju of grade 10. Before starting my topic, I would like to say a small story on a boy. Once upon a time, a boy lived whose name is Akshay. He used to study well and he used to score good marks in the exams which were conducted by school. But all the teachers used to avoid him and all the teachers used to scold him. He was a loser in his life. He was failed to achieve his goal in his life. Do you know what was the reason behind this? Yes, what you're thinking is absolutely correct. That is going to be my topic. Today, I'm going to speak about the discipline and the values of discipline. Discipline is defined as the practice of training oneself to obey rules or to be systematic in life. Discipline is not just a word. It's an important thing which we often hear every once, but many times we fail to understand the importance of discipline. But it is essential for us to learn the importance of discipline. And discipline is also helps in organizing the tasks properly, and discipline is also a practice of self-control. Discipline is most important for children. Parents play an important role in applying discipline on their children. Parents also help the children to learn self-control and self-discipline, which help the children to resist the temptations and tolerate the discomforts needed to achieve their goals in their lives. And children can learn anything quickly by observing it, so that the parents should be disciplined with the children.
A pleasant afternoon, everyone. I am Padhu Shishant of grade 10th. Before going into my topic, I'll tell you a small story. You are a great person and a respectable person in your class. You're always the topper. And the second topper, she's a girl. And imagine her name is Lisa. One day she entered into your life and she made you feel special. And by the days passing on, you'll get more and more addicted to her. And you will dramatical stage in all your mind for so many months. And again, after some months, she will enter into your life. And for her, you will do anything. So she will stay in your life for some more time. So by using this trick, Lisa can manipulate you to do her own works, and even she can become the topper of your class. So my topic is manipulation and effects. So what is manipulation basically? As we know, Lisa is a manipulator. She will use some kind of manipulation tricks so that she will enter into our life and she will just make us feel us better. After some days, she will leave you and she will again enter into your life. So you will do anything for her. So manipulation basically is a person making other person mentally committing to them and also influencing them to make their works for their own greed into your life, and she made you feel special. And by the days passing on, you'll get more and more addicted to her.
Do you know what are the best forms of art? You may say that art, dancing, acting, etc. But the mightiest form of art is music. The whole world lives in its melody, which is indomitable. First of all, let me introduce. I am Shani from grade 10. I would like to share the concept of music as the power of feeling. While listening to music, it gives relief from pain and makes forget about everything. Music is a form of melody which soothes into our body and makes us feel refreshed. In my aspect, music is the only remedy to make ourselves calm. Music, we all think music is only a part of entertainment, but actually it is wrong. It is a great way of feeling. It is a great way of healing pain, which makes forget about everything and gives us a modified feeling. It is a unique medicine for both entertainment and relief from pain. It brings all our memories and defines what we have. For example, when we feel depressed or sad, in such type of condition, if we are close to a piece of music, it relieves our pain. Listening to pleasant music at morning, it makes our day feel good and give hope to a day. It automatically makes our body to shake a leg. As per the music is an essential part for human existence. Nowadays, music therapies are also conducted in hospitals and schools.
Namaste, this is Navya of grade 10C. I think you might be wondering why I say Namaste, because it's Indian tradition and culture. India has a vibrant tradition and culture which shaped who we are. India is a huge cultural melting pot to its doers, beliefs and habits. With this, I want to conclude introduction to my topic, India's culture and traditions. Among 28 states, India has the strongest culture and traditional presence. The majority of the religions were developed in this beautiful holy place of India. The religions were centered on two, dharmas and karmas, which has Indian roots to develop Hinduism, Buddhism and Jainism. India is well known for its food, clothing, language, festivals and whatnot. Food. Indians are superb cooks. I personally agree with it. And what about you? Well, it might be difficult to the visitors to adapt to this potent flavor as they have been using this for their medical purpose only. For a very long time, people have been utilizing the spices like cumin, turmeric, cardamom to enhance the flavor of the food and also to give the nutrition value of the food. India or Indian food is very much renowned for its spicy meals, curries, dishes, desserts and etc. To get more into the Indian food, India is well known for its food itself. But the Indian food is like they differ from the region to region and area to area, such as if we take the southern part of India, it is very much famous for the coconut recipes, and the northern part of India is very much well known for the potato recipes.
Good morning everyone. I am Kedarishwar. I am studying grade 10. Today I am going to talk about the Chipko movement. So first and foremost, do you know what is Chipko movement? If you don't know, I'll explain. The term Chipko comes from Hindi language, means hug. A few women hug trees to form a chain around a tree. That means they are protecting trees. This movement started in 1973 in India. This movement was led by two people. One is Gaura Devi in olden days and another one is Sundarlal Bahuna in modern days. These two people protest against logging of trees by the government. This movement spread all over the country and the world, and many people adopted this movement. So now we know that how this movement started. I wonder if you know how this movement started? I'll explain. One day, a girl saw few people coming there to cut down some trees. So he immediately went near Gaura Devi and informed about this. So Gaura Devi sent few women there to protect trees. So women went there and they are starting to form a chain around the tree. But the people came there did not listen to those women. And one of the men threatened them with guns. But they did not listen. Finally, the people came there, compromised and went back. But actually, this movement started 300 years ago. In Gujarat region, in that region, people love trees. They will protect us because they thought trees were life givers to the people. But one of the leaders of Mewar wants wood to build a huge palace. So he ordered few workers to go there and cut some trees and bring near him. So some people went there and they started cutting trees. But the people in that region did not agree with them. But sadly, the workers killed more than 300 people and burned many trees. The leader of Mewar realizes his mistake and he decided not to cut trees in his life. And that was a great realization. So like this movement started. In 1980, government brought many favorable rules to the people in that region. So friends, trees are very important in our life. They will protect us. If we protect them, they will give life to us. Finally, breathe healthy and live longer. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, I am Jyotiraj of grade 10C. Today I am here to talk about my favorite topic of them all, hard work versus smart work. When you think of some rich billionaire, what would you imagine? First you would think about his fame, richness, power. And if you are a guy like me, you would think about how he got to that power and richness. There might be two ways for it. One, he might be a hard-working person who worked hard from his day one and got to this stage. And another, a smart-working person who became an overnight billionaire by just using his brain and using a bit of smart work. Now I am going to tell a story on this hard work and smart work and how to differentiate it. If you take a kingdom like a Clover kingdom and you are living in it, in this kingdom, this is a total fictional kingdom and it is a olden day story. So in this kingdom, everybody is awarded with powers and they were given a book or a grimoire in which on the front side of the book there is a structure of a flower in which it has petals, number of petals. The more number of petals, the more number of power you have.
My name is Vignesh and today I am going to quote a few points about my favorite sports person. First of all, everyone likes sports and everyone has their own favorite sports person. So I like cricket, and my favorite sports person is one of the greatest cricket players. He is known as Godfather, Captain Cool in the world of cricket. He is Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who was born on 7 July 1981 for Devaki Devi and Pan Singh. He married Sakshi Dhoni and has a daughter named Jiva Dhoni. Earlier in his childhood days, Dhoni was a football goalkeeper who plays for his school's football team. Later, impressed by his goalkeeping skills, his school cricket coach selected him as a wicketkeeper batsman for his school's cricket team. Then after, in the year 2001, he worked as a train ticket examiner TTE at Kharagpur railway station. Along with his job, he also played a Ranji Trophy, Deodar Trophy, where he impressed BCCI selectors to select him for the national squad. On 23rd December 2004, he made his one-day debut, and on 2nd December 2005, he made his test debut. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is one of the most dynamic captains on field. Under his leadership, India won many trophies such as 2011 One Day World Cup, 2007 T20 World Cup, 2 Asia Cups, 2 Champion League trophies and whatnot. He owns everything. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is one of the most greatest destroyers, as we all know how he ended the 2011 World Cup with his trademark shot of a helicopter, which helped India to win the game. He is also one of the most iconic wicket keepers who holds the record for fastest stumping of 0.08 seconds.
Good evening everyone, my name is Ram Rishmit from grade 10C. Today I am going to speak about my favorite topic, that is my favorite anime. My favorite anime is Demon Slayer. It is also known as Kimetsu no Yaiba. It is a popular Japanese anime, and it contains different array of characters like Zenitsu, who is a coward boy, has a remarkable potential, and Inosuke, who is an aggressive fighter, wears boar's mask. And the main plot centers around Tanjiro, who is the main protagonist, of course. Here in Demon Slayer, they use different types of breathing styles, which are various skills and combat abilities, which they use to combat demons. Demons are supernatural human beings, which are turned by other demons or artificially created. Demon Slayers have different type of fighting system like breathing styles. Breathing styles include they have different type of abilities which Demon Slayers use. The first one is water breathing. Water breathing emphasizes fluid and balanced movements. It uses adaptability and strength of water to fight demons, and our main protagonist Tanjiro, who uses water breathing to fight demons, and also he has the other breathing style which is known as sun breathing. It is the most powerful breathing in the Demon Slayer corps. Demon Slayer corps consist about different array of characters and various skills and abilities, and there is so much about this anime which we can speak.
Hello everyone, my name is YSV Karthikeya, and today I am going to talk about my favorite sports player, who is Lionel Messi Andreas Cusitini. Lionel Messi is one of the greatest players in football of all time. He even crossed Ronaldo and Neymar without any effort. Messi is a name that everybody knows in the world, even the football fans and the non-football fans. Actually, how it started was when I was 8 years old. I thought of watching football just for fun, but actually I fell in love with it. Every day till today, I watch football. Even Messi was a full-time idol for me, and I tried to meet him 2 times. Messi is the greatest dribbler, greatest playmaker, greatest trophy collector, and he is the GOAT of football. In short, he is the greatest of all time. Messi is a name that resonates around the world with football enthusiasts. Messi played in Barcelona for 10 years and collected many trophies like UEFA, Champions League, La Liga, Ballon d'Ors, and many more. Even with his international career with Argentina, he won Copa America, Finalisima 21, and World Cup 2022. He even crossed Ronaldo without any effort. Messi's remarkable skill is to pass through the defenders without any effort. He can weave through defenders while dribbling without any effort, and he even crossed the greatest defender of all time, who is Sergio Ramos, and he didn't play with Maldini because he can easily cross him. Messi played in Barcelona for 10 years with Andres Iniesta, Xavi, collecting trophies like UEFA Champions League 4 times, La Liga 15 times, and Ballon d'Or 8 times. He made history many times. He even scored 91 goals in a calendar year. Messi's remarkable skills, not even in his game, and even outside, his humility and sportsmanship have made him the best sportsman.
Good morning everyone. I am K. Charan Sai of grade 10, here to speak about the topic time management. Time management is an art of consciously managing our time. Before digging into the topic, first let us discuss about the differences between a topper and an average student. A topper does all his works on time and is always scheduled, but an average student is not scheduled and he does not do all his works on time. Yes, by now you might have understood the meaning of time management. Advantages of time management are time management helps us to increase our productivity, and it also helps us to reduce our stress. Now let us discuss about the tips for managing time. First we need to jot down the list. That is, we need to jot down all the activities that are to be completed on a particular day. Next, we need to prioritize the activities. We need to first prioritize the activities which must be completed on the day. Next, we need to set a time. We need to set a time for each and every activities that are jotted down. Then next, we need to take breaks. Taking breaks helps us to reduce the stress so that we can relax and we can complete all the other activities on time. I conclude this by saying, even though time management is hard, by practicing, we can make it possible.
Hello everyone, I am Ishwar Karthikeya, here to discuss with you about my topic, importance of experiential learning. Before digging deep into the topic, let me tell you a short story. Once upon a time, there lived a boy named Rohit. He never concentrated on his studies and was addicted to video games. When his mid-exams arrived, no doubt that he failed. All his friends criticized him and his parents scolded. He felt ashamed and understood that education is essential in students' life. He worked hard and studied day and night. When his final exams arrived, his rank reversed from last to first. So just rewind this story. The mid-exams result is result 1 and the final exams result is result 2. Result 2 minus result 1 is equal to experience. What exactly is experiential learning? Experiential learning is a process in which an individual learns from his past mistakes. In this process, we can connect our classroom theories with real-life examples. Experience is essential for both mental development and decision making. In our daily life, we frequently observe adults acting more responsible than children. Compared to the younger ones, they are far more effective in addressing an issue. The gap in experience is the only difference separating the less mature from more mature. Man learns best from his mistakes. Experience is nothing but simply making more mathematical errors by getting older. Experience is nothing but the effects of life's blunders. In subsequent scenarios, the info comes in handy. For instance, a youngster who had never handled a candle, who had already burnt his hand while handling a candle, would be more cautious than a child who had never handled one. The same is the truth in all other situations. Even in classroom, no matter how smart the teacher is, until the child himself make efforts and blunders in grasping a topic. Finally, I conclude that experience is unparalleled. It can crown anyone and even drown anyone.
Good morning everyone, my name is Karthik of grade 10. Today I am here to speak about my topic, importance of daily exercise. A sound mind lives in a sound body, and health is wealth are well-known sayings emphasizing the importance of the good health. The body health is very essential for success in life. An unhealthy man is sad, weak, gloomy and anxious no matter how much we work or how much we earn. If he loses his health, we lose everything in our life. As a result, we are all living a lifestyle including little or no physical exercise. A person living a sedentary lifestyle is often sitting or lying while engaging in activities like socializing, watching television, reading, eating and playing video games, etc. all through the day while consuming more and more fast foods. In addition to that, the academic pressure had left no time in schedules for participating in any physical activity or physical exercises. And we are very prone to the lifestyle disease such as diabetes, hypertension, obesity and low eyesight. In hustle and bustle of life, we forget that a human body is very much like a machine. It needs to be maintained and looked after properly. In the physical exercise is of immense help maintaining good health and fitness. Physical exercise is a form of discipline and it also includes self-control and sincerity.
Hello everyone, I am Razvi and here to talk about the importance of mental health. Mental health is a fundamental aspect of our overall well-being and plays a very crucial role in our daily lives. Mental health is crucial because it impacts our personal life. Prioritizing mental health can lead an individual cope up with stress, emotional well-being, work performances and many more. It reduces stigma surrounding the mental health issues, fostering more compassionate and supportive society. In recent researches, it has consistently shown that mental health and physical health are interlinked with each other. Mental health affecting physical health. Chronic illness or physical conditions can lead to mental health challenges like depression and anxiety. Pain and discomfort from physical ailments can lead an individual to emotional distress. Now, mental health affecting physical health. High stress levels, anxiety and depression can weaken the immune system and making individual more susceptible for physical illnesses. How to overcome these mental health conditions? Practice self-care, stress management, seek professional help, avoid self-medication, engage in hobbies, limit negative influences, and many more. Remember that sign of seeking help is a sign of strength.
Hi, I am Amulya of grade 10B. So my topic is impact of cell phones. Mobile phone is also called as cellular phone. It is a device which is mainly used for voice call. Presently, technological advancements have made our life easy. Today, with the help of mobile phones, we can talk or video chat with anyone across the world by just moving our fingers. Today, mobile phone is available in various shapes and sizes and are used for video calling, text messaging, internet browsing, photography, etc. So hence it is called a smartphone. Now we are going to discuss about advantages and disadvantages of it. Advantages of mobile phones. Easy communication, social media, education. Easy communication. Mobile phone have made communication easier and cheap. Because of lower price, mobile is affordable and it has been a revolution in telecom industry where 95% of people are using mobile phones for communication purpose. Education. It is a major advantage of mobile phones. Mobile phones are used to acquire knowledge or information on various topics. For convenience, nowadays most of the colleges, schools, institutions are offering online classes with the proper study material, which can be in the form of photos, videos, etc. Social media. Mobile phone is not only used for calling purpose, it is also used for many other purposes like social media. Mobile phone is said to be gift for social media. Social media apps like Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, we are posting our pictures directly from the mobile phones. Disadvantages of mobile phones. wasting time, making us non-communicable, money wastage. Wasting time. Nowadays, people children are wasting their time getting addicted to the mobile phones and they surf internet to play games, etc., making us non-communicable. Wide usage of mobile phones have resulted in less meeting. The people are not physically meeting, rather they talk or comment on the social media. Money wastage. As the uselessness of mobile phones have increased costing more, today people are spending a lot of money on mobile phones. Instead they can spend on other useful things like education and many other useful things in our life. So finally, I conclude by saying that don't get addicted to the mobile phones. Thank you.
Hello guys, I am Geetvil. So today I am going to talk about exam pressure on teenagers. Hansley, which says adopting right attitude can convert a negative stress into a positive one. Adopting right attitude can convert a negative stress. So handling stress can either be a make or break situation depending upon how one person handles it. Schools and colleges do ensure that they have taught the right concept which is mentioned in the textbook. But they have forgot the most important thing that should be mentioned in the textbook. That is stress management. Stress management is that one skill that has the best standards and should have most important thing. The common thing in board exam toppers is, apart from the sky high scores, it is the ability to score more in examinations. Constant pressure from parents and unhealthy comparison by parents and relatives. So the never ending rat race to score highest in examinations. As per statistics, a student in every 1 hour commits suicide. This grave situation speaks volumes louder about the need to instill. So there are various underlying causes which are in students' life. Mostly they are feeling stress while they are writing examinations. Some of those causes are low self-esteem, using so much time on social media, self-procrastination, inconsistency, self-management skills, etc. The most crucial cause that I believe is time management skills. As topper and as well as underperformer has the same 24 hours before exam. The person who uses 24 hours constantly can face less stress in exam, apart from the person who did not utilize the time properly. The most important techniques for stress management skill is time management skills, doing yoga, meditation, etc. We have to have a clear mind before going exam and recollect what you have done. So always remember that the bad news is the time flies, but the good news is your pilot. Have a great day. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek and today my topic is hard work important in life? Yes, I think hard work is important in life because hard work play a crucial role in man's life to achieve success, and many successful people believe that hard work is a pathway for them. And let me tell you a story of two people, Raju and Ravi. And Raju is a person who belongs to poor family and Ravi is a person who belongs to rich family. Raju and Ravi has both equally talented, but Raju works hard day and night, but Ravi doesn't care about it and is over proud of his talent. One day in a competitive exam, Raju scored the good marks out of all and Ravi scored an average marks. As an interview, Raju got a higher job and Ravi got a job which is an average one. This tells us hard work is important in life.
Hello everyone, I am Jairam of Grade 10B and I am here to speak about the importance of hard work and punctuality in a student's life. The two basic foundations for future life of students are hard work and punctuality. Hardworking person not only reaches the sky but also beyond. Similarly, punctuality is a habit of a person to do any task on time. Thus, it is important to inculcate the qualities of hard work and punctuality. Being punctual means to be on time, managing tasks and completing them on time. Punctuality is the most important character that a student must display. For a student, it's a source of discipline and confidence. Next. It was, not to forget, it was the stress that students face daily. Hard work. Hard work is such a necessary skill without which nothing can be achieved. Without hard work, there is no success. Life is full of challenges that students must overcome them as there are no shortcuts. It trains our mind and body for our future. And we must remember that all great men achieve their glory because of their hard work. I conclude that both hard work and punctuality are very much important in a student's life. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Harshita of grade 10, here to speak on overcoming fears. Fears. Fears are the greatest obstacles in the way of our success. It is an emotion that we feel when it is categorized by uncertain failure of plans, worst repeated failures, etc. These emotions greatly occupy our mind and control it from being successful to overcome those fears. Fears are natural to human life. It is an emotion that we feel when we are comforted with danger. Fears prevent us to live the life the way we want to, but it can also help us from staying safe. Fears prevent us to live the life the way we want to, but it can also help us from staying safe. Fears are natural to human life. Fear is an emotion that we feel when we are comforted with danger. Fear keeps us alert and helps us stay safe, but sometimes it can hold us back from doing things that we want to do or achieving our goals. When fear is overwhelming and prevents us from living the lives the way we want to, it's time to take action and overcome those fears. The students are surrounded by lots of fears while they are pursuing their education. Fear of being unknown, the fear of being not good enough, the fear of failure, the fear of not being good enough, the fear of the unknown, and the fear of being judged by others are some common fears among the students.
Do you have a friend? It's a silly question, right? Everyone does have at least one friend, right? My name is Sana from grade 10 to talk about my SL topic, friend in need is a friend indeed. What is it, first of all? It's a common proverb which tells us that a friend is someone who helps you in your most needed times rather than leaving you to feed for yourself. For this can be a wise, sometimes this is a wise saying said by big people when they are most of the time this is quoted as a wise saying or said when someone helped you in your needed times. For example, Sunita gave me enough money for my operation. It's true, friend in need is a friend indeed. Where does it actually come from? This proverb in English came in 1450s. Amazing, right?
Do you ever feel that your loved ones or beloved ones are far from you? How do you feel it? It's painful, right? Yes, the story what I am going to tell is about that. A warm good afternoon to everyone. This is Jaykumar from 10B, here to narrate a story, The Letter. Long ago, a person called Coachman Ali. He used to have a hobby that to go to a forest and hunt it. He liked to hunt everything whatever moved in front of his eyes. But at one point of the time, he gave up that chance by the two reasons. One, about his old age. Two, and the pain whatever the animals faced and he faced it. The pain whatever he faced is her daughter Miriam left from him by marrying a soldier to the Gujarat, and he felt so lonely and he used to daily go to the post office and he used to ask, did I get a letter? But he has a hope on her, at least she may write a letter to him. Early morning at 4 o'clock, he used to move to the post office daily. He thinks that it is his pilgrimage. Pilgrimage is meant by a traveling to the God place, holy place. From here, my friend Ashwant continues, and thank you.
Hi guys, I am Ashwant of grade 10. I am going to continue the topic, the letter. The Ali went into the post office and sit in the veranda and he is waiting for his letter. By the time the postmaster and the postman came to the office and they started calling the letters which were related to the police superintendent, police commissioner and the judge. By the time the clerks of the members, the police superintendent, they came to the post office and talking about their bosses. And they went into inside and they collected their boss letters and moved. For the fun, the postmasters called Coachman Ali, shout loudly, and then the Coachman Ali get up from his place and ran into inside and asked postmaster, brother, did I got any letter? And the postmaster told, you didn't got any letter, go out. And he told, by the Coachman Ali came outside with sad face and sit at veranda for his letter. And the postmaster asked the postman about the Coachman Ali, why is coming every day? He is any mad or he is any physically affected? And the postman told that his daughter was married to a soldier and went to the Gujarat.
Good morning everybody. I am Saket from 10th A in Viva the school. Today I am going to continue my friend's Ashwant's topic, the letter. The postman Ali gave to the postmaster 5 gold coins and says, if my letter comes, come and give it in my grave. And he goes out. After 2 days, the postmaster asked Lakshmi Das about his about Ali and tell him. Lakshmi Das says that Ali, I don't know about Ali, but he is not in the town also. After some days, postmaster daughter was sick in another town and he's felt lonely, sad, and he did not get letter from her daughter. The next day they both goes to the graveyard and pays Ali's letter in the grave on the grave, and they comes back. Thank you, friends.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today my story is the frog and the nightingale. Once upon a time, there was a frog in the Bengal bong. Then the frog at night, the frog is singing with his unpleasant voice. Then all the creatures did not like. They had no choice to listen him. Then one day the nightingale came and sitting on frog's tree, and nightingale is singing song. Then frog told, this is my tree, why are you singing here? Then afterwards nightingale is singing song again. Then all the creatures told, you are singing very nice, melodious with a pleasant voice. Then afterwards frog told that, oh, you are singing very nice with a melodious voice, please continue.